These are finally back, and they're looking better than ever. Today, we're taking a look at the Air Jordan 11 DMP. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers. We're back, and today we're taking an early look at an upcoming release. This is the Air Jordan 11 DMP, and my goodness, this is a beautiful sneaker. Listen, I review a lot of shoes. I don't have time to be doing 2 and 3 angles and getting a bunch of B-roll. When you see different angles on my shoes, it's because they look amazing. So we're going to talk about this shoe. We're going to get a quite detailed look at the shoe as well as the packaging. I'll give you some legit checking pointers that you can look out for. But all in all, man, this is going to be an amazing release. So let's go ahead and get started from the bottom up with the outsole, of course. Now, this is a retro of the 2005 Defining Moments Air Jordan 11. Now, back in the day, the Defining Moments pack was a literal pack of 2 sneakers. We had the Air Jordan 6, which I got over here. Had to pull out my Jordan 6s. So we actually had the Air Jordan 6 Defining Moments, which retroed back in 2020 and became like the hype beast, like, or if you wanted to be that guy that was like, oh, I'm cooler, I'm more stylish than all you sneakerheads, all of a sudden it became popular to be like, oh, I liked the 6 more than the 11. But listen, if you were in high school when I was in high school and you remember when these came out, the Jordan 11 was definitely the draw of the Defining Moments pack, and we finally have a retro. These 6s came out re-retro back in 2020. Now we got a 2023 retro of the Jordan 11s with a different detail. So we're going to talk about that. Anyway, let's go from the bottom up. Now, looking at your outsole, this is a standard Air Jordan 11 outsole. We've got a sort of milky outsole. It's not a clear outsole like we've gotten in the past, and it's not an icy blue like we've gotten in the past. It's like a milky, translucent, almost pale gold. You can kind of see a goldish hue on that. This reminds me of the 72 and 10s, which were kind of a milky outsole as well. And I believe the cap and gowns, I think the cap and gowns are like all black. Jubilees is what I'm thinking of. Anyway, you got that hazy sort of outsole with your herringbone traction pods in black here. You can see the carbon fiber this time around is not black and gray like on your Concords. It's actually black and gold. And that's a nice hit there. Got your white Jumpman peeking through there as well. Moving up to your midsole, it's the standard Phylon midsole that you're always used to seeing on an Air Jordan 11. It's white, it's soft, it's not cocaine. But anyway, let's take a look at the upper, because the upper is always the best part on an Air Jordan 11. And on these Air Jordan 11s, you've got your classic black patent leather. I mean, you already know. This is the high cut patent leather. It's not that low cut like we were getting on retros back in the day. So it's very nice. But hey, patent leather, it's shiny, it's black, it looks futuristic. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can wear these with your wedding tux if you want to be that guy. You can do it. Now, let's move on to the rest of the upper, where we can finally talk about this amazing tumbled leather. Now, the original Defining Moments Air Jordan 11s actually came with mesh. And in fact, a lot of the early UAs had that mesh, that white mesh. And then, you know, people found out, oh, the retail release is actually going to have this tumbled leather. So let's go with the tumbled leather. So anyway, super tumbled leather here, as we're getting up to like our lace eyelets, right? But all these spaces in between, super soft, super plush tumbled leather. And it's nowhere more evident than it is on the tongue. The tongue of these is super soft and luxurious, as you can see in the B-roll. Let's take a look under the tongue. Yeah, just says, thank you, quality basketball product created in the gratitude by, oh, that's different. Created in gratitude by the greatest player ever. I feel like this used to say inspired by the greatest player ever. But anyway, on your back tab, you got your 23 in gold. I love gold. And here you've got your Jumpman. It's not embroidered this time around. You've got this sort of plastic overlaid Jumpman also painted in a metallic gold. And boy, that's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Of course, you got your Jumpman Jordan here as well. No funny business going on there. And hey, man, that's pretty much the shoe. But the story of this shoe is absolutely the quality. I mean, if the early fakes are this good, then that means the retail shoe, in my opinion, is going to be even better. Let's take a quick look at the packaging before we talk about more legit checking indicators. So, special box this time around. We are getting this Air Jordan 11 box. We got a nice little tiny, luxurious looking metallic gold Jumpman. This reminds me of like just it's super minimal branding, like you'd get on like a Gucci or something. Anyway, you've got this gold sort of, I don't know what we're gonna call this, little hole that you can use to open the box. Anyway, how about that? Air Jordan 11 Retro, white, metallic gold, and black. Yeah, that's pretty much the colors. I got these in a size 9 because I wear a size 9. They do fit true to size. When you open the box, you'll get another hit of metallic gold right there, as well as on the inside of the box, which just says thank you in metallic gold. It says it sideways, but turn the box sideways. Now you can read it. Oh, sideways the wrong way. There you go. Now you can read it. It says thank you. And the paper, the shoe paper that you get, also says thank you in a bunch of other languages. I see Dutch. I see Spanish. I see Italian. Ironically, I don't see English anywhere on this. But yeah, man. So that's the shoe. Now, one thing this did not come with, and I don't know if the retail is going to come with it, was the dog tag. The dog tag, the gold dog tag that originally came with the defining moments. When the Jordan 6s retro, they came with that gold dog tag. So maybe you can tell that yours are not legit because they didn't come with that gold dog tag. Until we see some legit people reviewing these, then hey, who knows? Other legit checking indicator though. One big one is that Jordan Brand has not been putting shoe trees in their shoes for quite some time. And this pair came with shoe trees. So if yours came with shoe trees, check them out because it's probably not legit. Now, I did throw these under a black light and I didn't find any imperfections, but I did notice a pen mark right here behind my Jumpman head. So that's something to look out for. And I mean, when I say pen mark, it's literally ink on the shoe, which is not normal. I don't usually see stuff like that. So yeah, little manufacturing mistake. But man, again, if the replica manufacturers are getting this shoe to look this good, then my assumption is that the retail is even better in ways. But I mean, I don't know. How much can you improve on this? I'm definitely going to be trying for a pair of these for the Christmas season because, you know, Jumpman always does the Jordan 11 for the holiday season. But man, these are a must-have. If you're a sneakerhead, like, in my opinion, these are a must-have. Again, this takes me back to the glory days. I feel like there was no better time to be a Jordan fan than the early and mid 2000s, man. Like, but anyway, this is a dope retro, one of the best ever, and I'm glad I got a pair. Listen, you can grab these, you know, like I said, they're coming out this holiday season, and hopefully they're just as good as these early pairs are indicating. I will see you guys in another review real soon. Until then, peace.